Hi, welcome to the Amber Shows. Happy Friday. I know everybody's glad to see Friday. You're either getting paid or you'll be off for the weekend. You have plans, whatever. Just chill out, whatever you want to do. So, for those who don't have to work, have a happy Friday. And let's get right to it on the Amber Shows. Okay, first thing, just want to touch on Cosby again real quick. Um, his lawyer is saying that maybe he has this disorder, and it's called sonophilia. It's SOMNOPILLIA. And that is a person who likes to have sex when the person is asleep. So was Camille asleep after all those 6 kids she had? You know what else I was thinking? I was thinking that I'm glad his son did not live to see his father be disgraced the way he is. Then he's got 5 girls, and I know they must be really, really embarrassed. I wonder what they're saying in their household, what they talk about, what's going on. Do the girls, like, have they sided with their mother, and do they, like, have they all huddled together and cried? And what could Bill possibly say to Camille, because she knew all this time, because she knew about his deposition, and she knew about when the girl, that lady, remember, she said that she had Cosby's child. I wonder if she was asleep when she got pregnant. Bill Cosby, he liked pudding, all right. He puts Quaaludes in your pudding. All right. Confederate flag went down in South Carolina this morning. So glad to hear about that. Watched it go down. Here down south, though, still every day I ride past people with Confederate license plates. Here we actually had down here in Florida, we had a protest about the flag coming down here this morning, and there were people on both sides who people were saying they want the flag to stay, other people want it down. This town actually was named after a general who actually fought for slavery, wanted to keep slavery, and he got rid of lots of Indians, displaced the Indians whose land that this was on originally. So all the history is actually being told, in some truths now. See, all these truths were hidden from us when I was in school. It was like, all the generals and the white people were all the great good people. Africans were like monkeys, and Africa just had lions and tigers, and that, we were Negroes, and we were colored, and we were niggers, and we were, second-class citizens, and we were actually almost embarrassed of slavery. They didn't teach us anything about all the things that we did, the things we invented, how we came from kings and queens, and that we are the original man. So now everything is coming out, about what has happened, because white people didn't know our history either. They were taught the same history we were, and that they were superior and that we were inferior. So now, real truths are coming out. Omar Sharif died. You remember him? He died, a great actor. He was 83 years old. He had a heart attack. Remember, he was the Saudi Arabian prince in all his movies. The government info was hacked. People that work for the government, all of their ID has been hacked from, they say, China or the Orient somewhere, and their resumes, their past jobs, phone numbers. I'm talking about FBI agents too, CIA agents, people that work for the governments, judges, lawyers, police officers. Their ID has been hacked. This new technology where nothing is private anymore. Anybody can find anything. I don't even know why they call it hacked anymore, except for the fact that it's because it was such a large circle of people, because people are being hacked every single day. So it's nothing you can do about it, because if you have a driver's license, birth certificate, social security number, everything can be found out about you. A United Airlines flight pilot improperly disposed of ammunition on a flight from Houston to Munich, Germany. Federal law does allow pilots to carry a weapon in the United States, but he was on his way to Munich. I don't know what happened. I don't know the circumstances. He has not been charged. He's still flying, and he flushed his weapon down the toilet. Also, ticker tape parade going on in my town, my hometown, New York, today for our United States soccer players, the girls who won. And congratulations once again on that, and have a great day in New York today. Charlie Sheen is going off of Twitter. He's one of the first people who had more than like 10 million Twitter followers when he first, as soon as he logged on. I was actually one of them. I happen to be a fan of Charlie Sheen. I think he's funny. I think he's brilliant. But I don't know what happened. Something happened. But, you know, he lashes out at his baby mamas. He lashes out at people right on Twitter with no filter. I mean, he will tell you off. So for some reason, and this is the second time deleting his Twitter account. I hope he comes back. All right, recent pet deaths are getting higher nowadays. There's a call now for a regulatory for the pet industry. They want to. It's a $6 billion pet grooming industry, and people's animals are dying as they're being groomed. And this is a real sad thing. What you should do is, when you drop your pet off or take your pet for grooming, always ask what is that person's qualifications, where did they learn to do what they do, how long have they been doing this. Petco took Terry DeMarco's pet Colby to be washed and cleaned, and they put her, and they have these kennel dryers, and they put her in a kennel dryer, and the person who was the groomer actually left her there in the kennel dryer, was not watching her in the kennel dryer, and she died of heat exhaustion. When Terry went back to pick up her dog, they told her that they referred her to the animal shelter, and her dog was there and dead. That's crazy. She said that she can hardly breathe, that she lost her best friend. And so be real careful about these groomers. Try and groom your own dog if you can. Wash them, clean them. Be careful when they're clipping their nails at the groomers. Be careful when they're shaving their hair, because they cut them. I have a niece who's told me a couple of times her dog came back with cuts on him, or he had a different attitude, like he would get real docile when she would take him to that groomer, and she got rid of those groomers. So make sure that you take care of your best friend, because they can't talk. Civil rights leaders are calling, just one more time about this Bill Cosby thing, calling for a removal of Cosby's star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Also, Donald Trump, he's ahead in the polls right now, which is ridiculous as far as how far he's doing with the other candidates that are coming up. Donald Trump is actually ahead. He still doesn't know, he said, if Obama was born in the United States. He's so retarded. And last but not least, Renee Graziano from Mob Wives, if you watch it, her dad was just sentenced again for 1.5 years in the federal penitentiary. Her husband is turned a snitch, turned on her father, and he has to go back to do some more time. He had already, her husband, Renee Graziano's husband, had snitched on a whole lot of people and got them all put in prison, and including his father-in-law. Okay, you guys, it's burning up hot, and I'm not trying to get a heat stroke, but I did want to come and talk to you and say hello, wish you happy Friday, and I'll get back to you later. Have a great day, and tomorrow I'm definitely going to make sure I talk to you from the pool. I'll be in it.